Hello everyone, very good evening and welcome back to the stream. We are back to play just like every other day, and yeah, we'll be playing rapid games, 15-10 time control. So it should be fun, And without further ado, let's begin, I guess. Let's start. Okay. Opponent is 1483, played e4. We will play Karakan. I'll push the center pawn. I will take this pawn. I'll bring out this knight. Hi, casual chessmate. Welcome to the stream. What will he play here? He has this option to take and this here, but this move is bad. The only problem is we don't know how to punish it. Maybe push this pawn, bishop out, castle. Or maybe bring this bishop out, then push this pawn. Yeah, I took it. Can I play a repeat 10-minute game with you, Mitch? Yes, you can, but only unrated. You can play unrated game for sure. I'll bring this bishop out and ready up for castle. Hi, how are you? I am good, bro. Yeah, sure. Thanks for asking, I guess. You first look at the stream, like what about it? I guess I can't see the likes as of now. I will be seeing it when I. Okay, if I put it here, if he pushes, I take, he takes. Even though if it takes, I am good. So should not be a problem. Okay, he can take it. And he can force the queen exchange. That's the problem. I don't see it, man. I should have played this move earlier. And he will be a pawn up. That's kind of sad. He will be a pawn up. I can castle. I can bring the knight out. I can bring this rook out. Looks pretty decent. If I go here, he takes, I take. Okay, I can bring this rook out here also, but knight here looks pretty decent. knight here looks pretty decent. This knight doesn't have much of space to maneuver. Yeah, let's see. I lost a pawn for no reason, absolutely no reason. Okay, he's trying to kick my knight, but I'll bring this rook out. Now I can activate my king, and I can also try to uh, make up for that pawn gap by attacking his pawns. But how do I get my pawn back is the question. Let's see. Let's see. One of his bishop is not developed yet, so that's the thing. Now I can simply go here and attack this pawn. If I push it, it takes, I take, it takes. Doesn't seem like happening something. If I go up and think if it is working. I think I should start activating my king here because he doesn't have these checks. Although I need to be careful about it, but I don't think if it will be it will be that big of a problem. Yeah, let's see. You can try to create some double attack by coming here, which I don't want to give him. So I'll simply push this pawn, I guess. And then push this pawn. Let's see. Yeah, now the problem is I can't go here. If I push it, he can sit anywhere. If I push it and then push it, he can come here with a check. So here, if I go here, then he pushes and pins us. Then I can go here to threaten his rook. But he takes this way, I take his rook, he takes, I take. So I kind of have it. But then also it looks a little problematic. If I go here, if he pushes, then then if he takes, I take. Then he takes and he ends up winning a piece. So I'll need to come back here. There is no other way. I can go here though to stop this knight from pushing and stop this. Yeah, this looks like a place to sit with the bishop. Controls a lot of stuff. Let's see. Now I can push it. He takes, I take. He takes, I take. So both the rooks will get exchanged. If I take it, he takes it. So I can push it here. I think I messed it up a little bit somewhere, man. Now I can go here. I cannot come here. If I go here, it doesn't have any checks. But he cannot come here. Can come here. Cannot come here. Not go here. Yeah, takes. Yeah, it looks bad. So if I should I come here or should I come here is the question. I think I am safe here. But the problem is if I go here, if it takes here, I take here, it takes, I take, it takes, I have to move it. I'll have to take it, right? I felt like I had to take it. Membership giveaway. Who is giving away memberships, bro? I guess no one. That's pretty decent. Now he can check me. If I take, he takes, and I can't do shit. So it is better to attack. If I go here, if he pushes and checks me, I can come here. Then what? Am I in trouble or something? If I go here, he can't push it. And it should be good. I don't think so. I must avoid this check, man. I can go here. Okay, yeah. I played bad, man. I could have played this. That's sad. Yeah, I can play this, but I don't think if it will work. That looks problematic right there. You can go here, but he will simply pin this rook. I can go here. Yeah, I can come here. I could have played better, man. I kind of played too instinctively. I'll push this pawn. There is no other way. Oh no, then this falls. I take, he takes. Then he takes this pawn also. I need to move this knight away. I cannot go here, cannot go here. If I push this, he takes it. I take. I need to keep this knight alive. Let's see. Okay. Moves to safety. Oh, and attacks my rook. Now I can come back here and attack this pawn. I don't see any other moves. If I go here, he simply takes it. In fact, I can go. Oh no, sorry, I need to move this rook. Yeah, if I move this rook here, I don't think if there is any way to save this pawn. Now, I cannot kick him. I can bring this out here. If it takes, I go to 7th heaven. Let's see. Now there are very limited places that I can go on, but I can push this pawn to stop this bishop from maneuvering. Hi, welcome to the stream. Trail or Thrall. I can push this bishop pawn from to stop this bishop from maneuvering. I can push this to threaten, but he can simply no, he cannot force a trade. This becomes weak actually. If I push this pawn to create some threat, what can he do? I don't think if he can do much. One advice to stop suffering: just resign because you were minus 3 or 4. That's great advice, bro. Thanks for the advice. But I guess I'll be taking it in a couple of minutes. Or maybe I'll not be taking it at all. I can go here now. Hmm, that's okay. But what does that move do? Come here, threaten this poor bishop again. Think we can do that. Now if I go here, I am threatening this pawn and threatening this pawn together. Now if I check him, he takes, I take, then he takes. Yeah, now I can. If I go here, he simply takes it. I can give him this check. But if it takes here, it take, then he can take it actually. If I come back, if it takes, I take. What should be the move here? If I come back, it should be good. If I take, he takes. Then I check him. He goes in the corner. I don't think taking will help me. I think I'll keep this here. I'll keep this here. Rook g2. Rook g2. He can give me this rook and then take g2. Is the problem. Yeah. Now if I take it, he goes back. But if I push here, then I threaten this rook. Let's see. If he takes the knight with the bishop, then I will take with the pawn and the threat remains. Okay, he is planning to give me some kind of discovered check, which is not good. But I can check him here. Hmm. Yeah, king move to h1. But the problem is, I only have this move and he will be promoting. I need to be careful of this discovered attack. That is the issue. And there will be no way to guard it other than this knight. But if it gives me this knight, then he will be able to take the rook also. That is the problem. Now I need to fall back here again, I guess, because going here will be a blunder. I will simply be promoting. I need to keep my king on the light square. Rook x g2 is there, but he can take this knight. I take, then he can take with the king, man. Rook g2 here. Then what can I play? If I play here, if it takes, that's problematic. It's not a sacrifice, bro. It is a knight for a rook, and then it's a rook and a knight for a rook. Yeah. Now if I go here, I cannot take it because of these takes. I cannot take it here. If I come here, he takes, I take, he takes with this. Then he protects this actually. If I come here, I cannot take it because of this takes. I don't have any entry, man. That is the problem. I can come here to threaten this rook. But then again, it looks problematic. Then maybe I can push this also. It can go here. Then I can come here. Yeah, if I come here, that's pretty decent. Then I cannot come here. But I can come here, but I cannot take it. I can push this pawn and protect it. Yeah, let's try pushing these pawns and see how can we move forward from here. Skewer? How? If I go here, it takes, it takes, takes. And check him here. But what else do I have? I don't think if I have much. It takes this pawn. Come here. Takes this pawn, man. Push. I'm lost. Yeah. There is no point playing anymore. That's a bad start, I guess. That's not a good start for sure. 78% by us. He blundered, but we failed to capitalize. He made two blunders. This was a blunder. Okay, knight here was the move. And I was winning a pawn there. And here again, this was a blunder. Okay. Okay, knight here was the move. Okay, it was a fork between these two actually. I missed a lot of stuff. That's bad. 85% by him. Yeah, I felt like I am not playing good, but that's sad. Let's go to the next one. We have the white pieces. Let's push this pawn. Start e4, knight out, bishop out, come back. Castle takes rook out. Castle. Come back. Rook out. Okay, now I need to be patient. This should be the move, then this push. Takes. Takes. Yeah. I push it here. And I can push it here. I can simply put the knight out. That looks pretty decent. Or I can put the bishop out to challenge that bishop right away. I don't want to put the knight out and keep this pin on the board. I think bishop out should be decent enough. Let's see. Okay, he is planning to take on this bishop. He is planning to take on this knight to make this off guard. But the problem is, I'll simply push this pawn, right, and kick this knight and do my business, because this is always protected. So I think he is blundering here. If I kick that knight, and if I take this here, now he can come in here and create some pressure. I don't think if he has any other squares. So I think I can come back here to just to protect this square. If he comes here, I always have this takes. If he takes this, I have this takes. So that should be good. And bishop here looks pretty decent, protecting this pawn, and it's a better square for the bishop. So I'll be putting it in here. could have taken the knight. Oh no, but he exposes my king. That's bad. So I can push this pawn. That's okay. Yeah, now I think I can unpin this and should not be an issue, right? Or I can go here also to add some defense to do some stuff. Here it looks pretty decent. You'll have to take it. If I simply push it here, what can he play? I don't think if he has much. I don't think if he has much. Okay, he tries to threaten my queen. But if I push it, he has this square to go. But I win this. But I win this bishop. Can go back. If I come back, he takes. I take. I can come here. Push. He goes here. I come here. It takes. I take. Yeah, it will be problematic. Maybe I'll develop this rook here. Maybe I'll develop this rook here and be safe about it. Yeah, and be safe about it. Now if I push this, he can take. Then I take with a check and I take back this bishop. If I push this, if he goes back, then I take it. If I push this, if he takes, then I have this takes with a check, then I'm winning this. It looks like it's good. I take here. I take here. Now I think I have great control over the game. Okay, I'll take here. Yeah, resignation is the way. Let's see. He blundered somewhere in the queen exchange. So, yeah, we managed to win it. %91 by us. That's a nice game. That's a nice game. After that sad loss in the beginning. Just give me a second. Let me turn on the fan. It's getting hot in here. Yeah, and now we go to the next one. We have the black pieces again. We'll play Karokan. Mikhail Tal is our opponent. So we need to be a little careful. Tal plays exchange variation. Mm. Not a big fan of that move. I'll bring this knight out. Maybe he played to stop our bishop from developing. I can push this. No, but it weakens our king significantly, right? And we will be cooked real bad. We will be cooked real bad. If I push this pawn, this bishop is locked forever. Which is not necessarily bad because he has these checks. And we can use our bishop to defend. And we can bring out this knight, push this, bring this bishop out and castle this way and not worry about this bishop too much. But still, this pawn push is the move, this knight out is the move. Which should I choose? I would be choosing the knight. Because we should play with the pieces in the beginning and not move around with the pawns. Okay. This is a book move actually. This is a book move. Hmm. To stop this bishop from coming out. So let it be. It is what it is. And we will bring this bishop out. Yeah, we will simply bring this bishop out. Now I can castle, but he can make this battery create some attack over here. That's the thing that people do. Or we can move this bishop out this way. Bring this knight out and not worry about castling this early. Or I can move the queen here, but he will bring this here. Maybe I'll bring this bishop out here, right? This pawn push looks decent, but doesn't achieve much. Yeah, maybe I'll put this bishop out here. Doesn't look like a very good move, but should not be the end of the world. Now actually I can bring the knight out here. But the problem is, what is the problem? Or I can simply castle also. Moving a one piece twice in the opening is not good. So we have moved this pawn. We have moved this. Yeah. We have moved different pieces so far. So I will be castling here. he develops. That's good. But now I think it is time to bring this rook out because we need this square for this bishop in case he launches some kind of crazy sacrificial attack, makes battery or something. This bishop here will be very helpful to defend our king, which I actually play sometimes. Right. And then we may think of bringing this knight this way, this way. He may take sacrifice, do something. We can take this way, and yeah, some shenanigans can be done, right? I don't have I don't have this crazy check or something, but yeah, I'll be bringing this rook out, then then this here, then this rook out maybe. Yeah, that's also a book move, I guess, to defend the king. We will also be doing some similar kind of stuff. He is trying to come here, attack this knight and take this pawn with a sacrifice with a check and whatnot. But I don't think we will be allowing that. If I come use this in between move to develop this rook, and then if he plays here, I come here, then he comes here, or he tries something. I think I can use this in between move to develop this rook. So it should help us in the long run. It should help us in the long run. It's calling us. Just give me a yeah. So our king side looks pretty strong. I don't know if the moves I played are the most accurate of the moves, but yeah, he's trying to come here and put some pressure on me. So I can kick this actually. This square should not be an option because that will be a piece trap. Push, takes. And I should be able to get away with it. 2 pawns for a piece I will get and should be able to get away with it. Let's see. No v3 pawn to e4. Maybe that was a previous chat. Let's see. I was taking time because I was on a call. I don't know why is it taking so much time. If I don't think that is a very call to take. Okay, that's pretty decent. And now I have the opportunity to bring this knight in the game. Now I have the opportunity to bring this knight. This push is never there, but I think this knight can join the party. I am trying to bring as many pieces as possible on the king side. This is Karokan, yeah. Okay, thanks for the sub. Okay, that attacks a lot of stuff. That attacks this bishop actually, which I am not very much worried about. If I go here, he takes, I take, then he takes, then I take. If he takes this, I take it. Yeah, I think this knight move is there. Should not be the end of the world. Should not be the end of the world. Cannot. Can I go here? I don't think if it is worth it to go here. If I go here, the position is not strong enough. I think I can go here. I think I can go here. Does a few things. If I take this, he can take with the bishop is the problem actually. Okay, if it takes, I can take with this knight also. Not the end of the world actually, but moving the queen will develop it, and it will also protect the rank. Okay, he tries to bring in his queen. I need to think a little bit here. What captures do I have? I don't have many captures. If I take this, he brings in his queen. I can threaten his queen. He cannot take this. But he can take this, then I take this, then he can take this, then I take this, then he takes, brings in the queen. That is the problem. I can threaten it right away. But if he takes, I take this way. If it takes, I take this way. Then he takes this actually. So I can't push this pawn. I need to take this. I need to take this. Can't be keeping so many pieces on the king side. Now if I push this, yeah, bring the queen out. That's actually a thing, but this will be hanging. No, I can't bring the queen out. Okay, I can go here. If he takes, I take, then he takes this actually. If I push this to threaten this knight, I can push this. If it takes, I can take, then it takes and I will be cooked. I can push it to threaten the knight, but then the queen will be trapped. Both bishops are pretty annoying actually. I need this knight out of here actually. That this knight is pretty annoying. Bishop d6 is good, but if he sacks here, I take. Yeah, if it takes here, I take. Then he sacrifices here. Then I take. Then he comes in with the queen actually. Moving this bishop here will be problematic. I think I need to threaten this knight with this pawn here. Because till the time this knight is here, it will keep causing some problems. Okay, I don't see that coming. They say never play f6. It's a chess joke. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it that it's a chess joke. Now, if I simply play this rook here, what can he play? Okay. I lost the exchange, man. Yeah, it's unwinnable. We lose 6 points. That's kind of sad. 96% by him. Yeah, it was a blunder. I should have played this earlier to protect this bishop. They say the right stuff. Okay, if you guys want to play, then you can send your ID in the chat, or I'll be going to the next one. I guess I'll be going on to the next one by the time you send your ID in the chat. Okay, the opponent is almost same as us. Puts this pawn. Caro-Kann is the way. Bishop out. Push them pawns. Then knight out. Bishop out. Castle. Knight here. If I take this knight, if I take this knight, ouch. Okay, if I come here, huh. Okay, I think I have fumbled this also. Take is never there. Yeah, that was a mistake, man. Don't want to play against Caro-Kann? Okay, good, bro. Good for ya. Bring the rook out. I mean, queen out. I will take this pawn. Now I can take this pawn and pin the knight. Can I? I guess I can. It will be equal material. And I think I should also. Okay, I can take this with this bishop also. That looks better. That looks better. Move your pawns fast or your bishops are threatened by his pawn. I can see that he once he start moving this pawn, it will be problematic for me. But I am also trying to go in somehow. So I think I'll be taking this. pawn and pinning this knight. Yeah, he's trying to trap my. His pawns are too slow, and counterplay has already arrived. Yeah, I have made some counterplay. I have a piece for 3 pawns, I think, which is good, which helps in the end game a lot. But we need to bring this game to an end game pretty efficiently. If I play this here, what can he play? This knight is pinned. He can't do anything. If he plays this, if I play this move, then his knight is pinned. Then if he pushes this, I can go here. He can go here. Yeah, I think he will be able to save it. Move my rook? I guess not. I think I will be making some space for. Okay, I can play this move though. And this rook is dead. If I play this move, I think this rook is dead. You can't do anything about it. It can't go here, it will be check. It can't go here, it will take, stay check. And he cannot even take it. If it goes here, then it is check. I think this is a dead rook. If he doesn't have any kind of like crazy attack or something, which he doesn't have, I guess. Yeah. Now if I simply take this rook, yeah. Now if I take this with a check, it takes, I take, and I will have two rooks and a bishop for, yeah. Bishop forward to life. Yes, bravo. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that was a crazy opening. I got a little nervous though. I was a little scared, but yeah, when I take time, then I find good moves, and when I don't talk and silently keep thinking in my mind, then I tend to play the worst moves. It was not a very accurate game though, only 83% by us, but still. He also played fast. I also played fast. Not the most accurate of the moves. Castle was bad. Okay. Okay. That's dirty. Okay. Ouch. What was here? If I come here, if it takes, then I go here with a check. Comes here. And I push. Oh, okay. He's winning. He will get create some advantage in the long run. But I think the things we did kind of played out in our favor. Yeah, and this was a great move, of course. And how was the follow-up again? It should be queen takes. Okay, d4 is the follow-up. What? He can't take because of this check. Then G2. C3. Yeah, because this knight is pinned. Oh, sorry, C3. Yeah, because this knight is pinned. Queen E2. And queen takes this. It takes, I take. Yeah, it's the same thing basically. I end up with two rooks and a bishop. And yeah, he he has two bishops and a rook, and I have a bunch of pawns. So once I get to neutral, even if I trade this bishop for this dark squared bishop, then a rook and a bishop versus two rooks against this pawns, and I have a bunch of pawns. So every human plays queen takes and says GG. Shut up, engine. Silly coder. Okay, if you are sending me challenge, then send me unrated because I don't. Obviously, you guys know if you watch me that I don't play rated with someone watching. Otherwise, I will be going to the next game, of course. Yeah, I'll be going to the next game. Instead of taking the knight with the queen, take with the bishop, but he pins the bishop. Then he pins the bishop with my queen, right? And I don't. I my pieces are too far away to protect the queen. I mean, add some more defense to the queen. So that's. I was intending to trade the queens right there. You can give check while protecting the queen are fine. I think maybe if we review that way, then we can find it. But yeah, I was thinking of trading the queens. What happened? The opponent got disconnected or left or something. Is not wanting to play or something. We are barely sustaining at like 1450, near 1450. It is pretty tough, but it is fun also. So yeah, I think if I stay in between 1400 and 1500 for a month, then also uh I will be not too sad about it. I'll not be too sad about it because I kind of want to build the habit of playing in between these elo ranges, I guess. Okay, now bishop here is a bad move. Bishop here should be a good move. Bishop here should be good enough. But he will push this. Yeah, so I think I'll push this. Push this pawn. If he pushes, I take, he takes. Ah, this push looks good. This knight looks very dubious. If I go here, if he pushes this, I can take. He comes, create double attack. I think I'll push this. I think I'll push this for now. Then I can bring this bishop out, knight out, and we should be good. Okay, he did not do it. He did not do it. So now I think I have the chance to bring this bishop out. That's a good move. But the problem is, should I develop the knight or should I castle? Here is the question. If I play this, he takes, I take, he takes. I can kick this bishop also. Trade the knights and break his unsafe king. I don't want to get aggressive because before I develop properly. If I go here, he takes, I take. If he takes this way, then I take. Then he takes, then I take. Yeah, it doesn't look very sophisticated actually. I want to play safe. It doesn't have all these shenanigans, right? I can simply threaten this also, but doesn't look that good. Maybe I'll bring this knight out before I castle. Maybe I'll bring this knight out. Let's see what he does. Now if I play this, if it takes, I take this way, kick his knight away. Now I think I have this move, even though I have not castled, because if he takes this way, I take, but then he takes. I don't have it, man. I don't have it. I'll castle here. I'll castle here. If I move the knight, he can take on e2, then I take it. Then he takes, then I take. Yeah, it's a little complicated. Okay, he makes the battery. He makes the battery to take on here. He's trying to take on here. Then I take, then he can come in. But the thing is, if I take here, he takes here, I take here, takes here, I take here, takes here. If I go here, it's a bad spot. He has to take here, he can sacrifice. I can push this pawn or I can bring this rook out. If I push this pawn, if he sacrifices, I take. He comes here with a check. I cannot take. If I bring the rook here, it takes. I take. I have this knight, so I should not be actually too worried about it. In fact, I think I should bring this rook out. I think I should bring this rook out. If it takes this way, I will be simply taking it this way. Yeah, I can simply take it this way. This is protected now. Okay, he tries some kind of triple attack business to win the pawn. But I will not simply give him the pawn, right? I can simply push it here. You can take the bishop. If I go here, I don't have this attack. So since I have got an open file, I can simply bring the rook on the open file. If I push it, it takes. I don't have much. I can put the queen in the center here. Then push takes. Yeah, but since I have pawns in the center, why would I sacrifice? I can bring this rook out. Looks like a decent move. But this rook out also looks like a decent move. And so nice open file right here. And then maybe I can bring this rook here to push this pawn. This open file looks too nice to be not putting the rook on. I would play b4. Yeah, b4 is pretty nice move. But b4 is pretty nice. Okay, he also tries to control the center, but now I think I can play b4. I can bring it here, but doesn't look nice. If I push it here, feels great. He's trying to push, takes. Yeah, he has a lot of control over here. That is why he's trying to do that. Maybe he's trying to dislodge the knight also. If I push, it takes. Kind of don't have it. Pushes. b6 and b1. Not b6, it's b3. But if I am playing this move, why not this move? And create some crazy threats over here. Yeah, why not this move? Okay, he's trying to take this way. Or he can try to push to dislodge this. To give me a check, he just gives me a check. Then what does he get? I don't think if he gets much. I can always have this, have this. If he takes this way, I take this way. Maybe I'll bring this rook here. My attack is better. Maybe I'll play this rook here. So if he takes, then I get his queen. What happens? I don't see anything happening there. I can easily sit on here. Okay. Now I can push this simply. He cannot take because I get his queen. If he doesn't take, then also I get it. He will have to move his. Yeah, I'll push it. I'll push it. I don't see anything there. G5 is coming. Let him play G5, I guess. I'm not too sure about it. If I give him this check, then he moves away. Or if I give him this check, then I take this pawn with a check. But then he takes, then I take it with the knight, threatening this queen. Yeah, if I take with the knight, he takes. I take with a check. Yeah. What is the better option here? To take with the knight or to take with the bishop? I think taking with the knight is better. I have an in-between move. Yeah, I have an in-between move right here, right? This check, which wins me this pawn, I guess. Yeah, and this central pawn will be helpful. But since now I don't have the check, I must take with this knight, right? I must. Now I take with this. Let's see. I am 2 pawns up. Not crazy better, but I think I am better. Okay, he threatens my bishop, but if I take this, he can double here and do some shenanigans. So I will go queen here. Try to force a queen trade. Yeah, I'll go queen here. Try to force a queen trade. I should not be too worried till the time my rooks are connected. Take the pawn and queen f3 wins. If I take the pawn, he can come rook here. If I go f3, yeah. But I can take the pawn now also. I can take the pawn anytime. There are too many threats. I'll take this way. Because taking this way loses control over this. I'll take this way. Then I'll take this pawn. Okay. He has threat on this pawn, and I can protect only one. If I go here, he takes this way. If I push this, he takes this way. Which pawn should I protect? Or is there any way to protect both? I don't think if there is any way to protect both. Seventh heaven doesn't look that good. If I come here, I am blocking this rook from going out. But this is a pawn in front of my king. I can't play this because of this. I can't. If I play this, then he takes this, threatens this. I feel like I should be protecting it this way. Yeah, I feel like I should be protecting it this way. I take it. Now I push it this way. I can't take it. I can push it this way. Or am I running into some kind of mating net or something? I think I push it this way. I will take this. Hmm. I see it, but I can go here. I need to lift this rook actually now. I think rook f7 was winning. Rook b5 a3 back is frozen. Whatever. I think I will be going here to go here. He tries to take this. I take. He take with. I don't think if it works. I think I will bring this rook this way. Yeah, I'll go here. If it tries to double, then should not be a problem. I can come here. Oh, okay. Then he checks me here. Yeah, I can come here though. Rook here should work. Rook here should work. I can come here. If it checks me here, if I take, it takes. Yeah, I can come here. If it takes, I take, he takes. I take. So I can go here. Hmm. Good. Let's see. Somehow we managed to bring our king out of that corner, which should be advantageous. And now if I only keep trading, then also we should be winning because we have a lot of passed pawns. That's decent. Now if I go here, he can go here. If it takes this, I take. Yeah, I think I can go here, and both of his rooks will be under under attack, and both will be trades. And it should not be the end of the world because we have a lot of passed pawns. Somehow we will manage to push it through. Now I can take this, or this. If I take this, he gets to save this. If I take this, has to go away. Yeah, I'll go here. If I take this, it doesn't do much. I'll go here. I think I'll be winning this bishop also. I'll save this pawn. Lol. Okay. Okay. GG's. Yeah, GG's is the way. We did not get much elo point though. We got like 5 points, 4 5 points. I will need to see. Yeah, we got only 5 points. But yeah, it's good. It's fine. He was more than 100 points below our rating, so but but sometimes these 1300s also, I mean, I myself was 1300 a couple of weeks ago, but we get slapped by them real bad sometimes. This pawn pushes was blunder. In between check was good, knight take was good, take was good, rook was bad, queen out was okay. Okay, I had a I don't know. I don't have this though. If I go here, I don't have this, right? Okay, whatever. Engine sometime gets crazy, man. I saw that rook on the 7th heaven move, but I kind of got a little bit scared. Inaccuracy? Not to be. Not to be. Yeah, I saved this pawn here. He kind of instinctively played this and lost his rook. And there was a mate in 14. Thanks for the sub. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, it has been a couple of hours. I guess it is time to say GG's. Or if there is anyone in the chat wants to play, then we can have a game, or we can play an unrated game to conclude it, to have to chill a little bit, because I am closing it same as near 1450 and I don't want to mess it up or think too hard after playing for a couple of hours. So I'll go in an unrated game for 10 minutes, make some random moves, have some fun, and then say GG's. What? Quite a line he played. You can go here, but then there will be some problems. Here, maybe? Come here. Coming here looks bad. Yeah, come here. Yeah, exactly. Bring them bishops out. Castle. Threaten them queens. I can go knight here. I can go knight here. Queen d2 is the way. Queen d2 is the way. Push them bishops. What is he trying? Come here to put pressure on this. So I myself come here. Oh shit, 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 shit. I lost that bishop, man. I should have brought it here. Lol, he missed it. He missed it. Now I can come here. If he takes, then I can take. That's the it was a free bishop, man. I don't even want to play this game anymore. Maybe he's trying to come here and threaten our threaten our win. If I come here, he comes here, I take. He takes, I take. He takes, I take. He takes, then I take. Okay, whatever. I'll play this. What's the problem? If I take, he takes. Then I don't have this. I don't have this. Let's see. But if I take, it takes. Bring the rook out in between. Bring the rook out. Bishop back. I'll simply take it. Come here to threaten this knight. Push this pawn to protect it. Take this pawn. Trying to focus, which is not working. Not working. Come back. Take the pawns. Take with them pawns. That's good. Threaten them knights. We don't need no guests in our house. Push them rooks to threaten them again. And the knight is trapped. Looks like it's trapped. It came in a little too hard. Okay, somehow he creates a space for the knight. Hmm. Push it. Goes back. Let it sit there. Push will drop this. Push, push. I'll invite this. Push this pawn. Takes here. Or look on the open file. Takes is the way. Push takes, takes. Push here. Come here. Takes. Push. Push takes. Looks tricky, man. Push looks like the way. Takes. Come here. Come here. Come here. Takes. Come here. Come here. Push. Push. Come here. Come here. Okay. I lost on time. That's the saddest. Okay, however, it was an unrated game. It was fun though. And I will be ending the stream here. So, yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in, I guess. Yeah, 3 people subbed us today. So, that's also nice to see. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. Bye bye. And see you around.